Welcome back to my channel, guys, with the Stay Woke Conversations. Yes, sir. Now, today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to Andrew Tate giving women a reality check. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. So make sure to smash that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Firstly, to make it clear, in the disagreement, I agree with. Of course, I think everyone knows who I agree with. But I do, because you know what it is, though? You know what's actually funny? The things that she's saying are common knowledge 20, 30 years ago. This is how the world functioned. This is how the whole world functioned. The things I say that somehow people believe are controversial are exactly the way the world functioned in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. All of the entire period of human history, men had a role of masculinity, women had a role of femininity. We worked as a team. Now the entire planet, build canals.
That's how always been. Back to the basics of the man sticking to his masculine role and the women sticking to their feminine role. And there's no conflict and build as a team and everybody all wins and all happy.
Build skyscrapers, cities, all of this was done
Facts.
on the back of man being a man, woman being a woman, working to...
Thanks to Gong, our sales teams are closing more
Get
deals
rid
than
of
ever.
this shit.
To celebrate, we gave everyone
together as a family.
And now it's destroyed.
Now they're gonna come along and fuck it up.
If it's not broke, don't
It's
fix it.
destroyed. It's been destroyed.
Facts.
It's destroyed Earth. What are you talking about? It's
No.
been bad decisions from powerful men that got men to go to wars and from women to lose husbands.
Men.
It doesn't make sense. Again, delusional. How are men going to do for the family, for them and to come back? How are they losing? How are men losing their women? That don't make no sense whatsoever. That's again called in delusion again. This type of mentality is what fucked it all up.
Built.
Men make decisions for war.
Listen, please.
Men kill men.
Please listen to me. Men built the earth. I'm not saying men are perfect, but the entire world that you're existing under was built by men.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
of it. So, and the point I'm making is now we're entering a world of new think. And that the problem with new think is it's not tested.
Fucked up.
I don't give a shit what anyone's opinion is. What I can state as a matter of fact is we had 5,000 years of history that tells us how the world works with X and Y together. We're now entering a new paradigm. There's no 5,000 years of history. So whatever you believe about how it's going to work or it's going to be better or worse, whatever, that's just you guessing. Everyone is guessing, right?
That's facts, man. All these ideologies and that, you know what I'm saying? They think they got all the answers. There's some history behind it with all these new things, as they're saying that with these delusional model women. You understand me? The 5,000 years of history, that's all proven, tried, tested, and is successful. Do you know what I mean? Wherever it's not broken, why are you fixing it? It don't make no sense. Let's get it.
So we're entering a brand new paradigm and everything's completely fucked up. The point you were making earlier, which is a fantastic one about if I pick a woman who's advertising, etc., etc. Men always, please keep this in mind, especially if you're a female, people always say, you know, the number of emails I get from girls that say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants...
The top G.
That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you. One of the ways a man can get status is to get the girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
okay, no, but this is the truth, right?
Yeah, it makes sense what you're saying now. Like men don't want like no regular chip because they know they've been through quite a few dudes and that. You know what I'm saying to you? But a man that gets a woman that nobody can get, that definitely boosts his ego and his status as well. So status is a key component to your relationship.
I date a girl, and she's perfect in every way, head to toe. And then I'd say, I met this girl, yeah, she's this, she's this. Oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her. Did you fuck her? No, I just went for a date. So you went, the attraction goes from this to zero, done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices, but men like me who genuinely have unlimited options. We want
Top G shit.
exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status.
See, he's speaking from the position he's in life. Yeah, I mean, he's a top G. You know what I'm saying to you? Generating tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that he's going to billionaire status. So he's got unlimited amount of options in that. You know what I'm saying? He can get anyone that he can get in that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's part of the top 1%. But in terms of like the day-to-day guy and the average Joe that working 9 to 5 and that, this doesn't apply to this. This option is very limited in that. You know what I'm saying? So what a top G can do, an average man can't do that because based off his social status, his wealth, and his success.
That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female with all of your actions, all of your interactions with your boyfriend or when you're looking for a boyfriend, etc. and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure. It's not about insecure. I don't give a fuck if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, not my girl, she stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home.
See, that's facts because then the man he's the leader. He's able to feel his masculine role. You know what I'm saying to you? I say, yo, to this concert or this event, whatever, you're not going in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the boys. You understand me? And she complies, she listens, she understands, and she's submissive in that. No problems. Then the relationship will go on for a very long time. But it's vice versa. Oh, why can I go now? I want to go with my girls. And so then give all this chit chatty, all this and that. You know what I'm saying to you? And you know what? It'll build up over a period of time, and the man will kiss her goodbye. That's how it works in that. The amount of position of Andrew Tate's stature.
She doesn't go out. She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think? And what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm perspicacious. I notice everything. She doesn't realize that I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly ahead, I can detect it. So
That's
I'm going to give her some of my Clementine, and she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get a Clementine. Would you like some Clementine, Michael?
She's definitely tossing that. You know what I'm saying to you? Britney Renner. But she's very well documented online. You know what I'm saying? Or being a you know what I'm saying? So she's been quite all along. She's not saying much of that because she know the shit that Tate saying that is talking facts on that, and she's feeling it still. You know what I'm saying? She's reflecting on her old self, and I'm saying this. So shit, like yo, you know what I'm saying? She's shitting it right now. So she's a Clementine.
I'm sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, it's like.
I asked you a question.
I would love some.
You want some Clementine?
Yeah.
We're gonna hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming. All right, go on, continue.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, I just feel like this is definitely a different conversation for me because I'm very open-minded. I love hearing different perspective, and I do feel like this is a newer idea. Like you said, within the last 30, 40 years, this is a new concept. We don't know how it's going to end. I just know from like my
So Black
Nobody
Lives Matter
knows.
released their 990 IRS filings. They collected 8
experience, other women that I've met as well. It's like the reason for even like relationships why they're not lasting is because people don't want to put up with the disrespect. And like even when you were talking about like, oh, it's okay for me to cheat but not for you, my thing is like, why not have transparency and have it be polygamous, polyamorous, whatever works for you? That's like to me where it loses me with the traditional stuff.
I get it.
It's like, why can't we have transparency?
okay.
If I sign up for that, cool.
So how does it no man in a million years, let's all be realistic, right? No man in a million years is gonna meet a girl he likes and go, I want to be polyamorous. Like, come on.
No.
So let's be realistic. How does a man show love to a woman? Tell me.
Exclusivity.
Wrong. That is how
Time, resources,
Wrong.
and something else.
Time, resources. So
Yeah.
that's a good way to start. So sexual exclusivity is how a female shows primarily that she's interested in a man. He's the only man who has sexual access to me because I can get pregnant, and this man is the only man who can do it. That's how it's done. A man...
Exclusivity.
All men can cheat. I'm not saying all men should cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if I truly love a woman, she won't sit there and go, he shows me his love because he doesn't fuck anyone else. She'll sit there and go, he shows me his love because my bills are paid, I'm in a Bentley, I fly private, I go to Dubai anytime I want, I have a Chanel bag. And I'm not talking about just money, I'm talking about resource and a lifestyle as a whole. This is not just me, this is the world and most of the world today. If you go to Moscow and you find a big G, a rich guy, right? He has his wife, she's pushing a Bentley, she has the kids, she's living in a mansion, whatever. When he goes to the club with his boys, you think he ain't with 19-year-old strippers? Of course he fucking is. Whatever, don't care.
That's tough.
Don't give give a shit. So you have to sit there, and to a point, you have to sit and analyze the difference when you're saying disrespect. If you're gonna go through life as a woman and say, I only care about the sexual exclusivity of my man, then what you're gonna end up doing is having a bunch of failed relationships and fucking loads of dudes. Okay. There has to get a point where you go, you know what, this guy ticks so many boxes. Once a year, twice a year, he's out with his boys, does some dumb shit. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't notice because my bills are paid, I'm looked after, I can tell he cares about me. If I have a problem, he's gonna fix it. He's ticked so many. That's the smart female move, as opposed to go, I don't.
Pause. Yeah, he definitely got a point to that still. Like, one or two got obviously that men are lost beings and that, you know what I'm saying to you? So they can do like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, do some little freaky stuff and that, do you know what I mean? It's part of it and that. But again, he's talking perspective on his position that he's in life and that, you know what I'm saying to you? But to the average man, you know what I'm saying to you? That can only go for so long and that, you know what I'm saying to you? That can only go so long. Like, you probably get caught very quickly. You know what I'm saying to you? Get me? Like, he can do that. You know what I'm saying to you? You can go left, right, but it doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Like, cheat on your woman, that's not do. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying to you? But men can like feel control their sexual energy. They end up doing some dumb shit and that. You know what I'm saying to you? But I get where he's coming from though.
Another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch anyway, and then I'll get another man who I don't love who'll fuck another bitch. It's an endless cycle of dumb shit.
Can I have a mild examples though?
Wait. I have a question. Is there ever cheating that's too far? Like, so if a guy cheats on a girl, is there ever a point where she...
Yeah, there's a lot of cheating. There's completely a lot of cheating.
So, like, if he knocks up...
Yeah, too much cheating, it's not it still. And at the end of the day, what you call it, God sees the university's here and come back around to bite you. It's karma, bruh.
Another girl would
All right. So first things first, I'm a man of my word. I don't even think I'm a liar. So here's your Clementine.
Thank you.
And you peeled it.
What a gentleman.
Thank you.
I'm a gentleman. Right. So obviously, I'm not saying blatantly disrespect your woman. Right? She's your woman. She's your queen. She's the most important thing in the world to you. She needs to be treated in a way that she feels that. Right? But it's unfortunate. Because I keep tying back to this baseline point. But the reason I keep going back to this baseline point is to try and explain to everybody at home how simple the world can be if you go back to the baselines of it. Why do men cheat? Most women don't know. You'll see it done all the time. Why do men cheat? Oh, because men are just stupid. And why do men fuck girls uglier than their main chick? Why do men do all this stuff? Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Let's go back to the first thing I've been saying this whole time. Status. Yeah, that's my chick. She's home. Took this one home. Yeah, I got that one. She's chasing me. Status. But it's stupid to females. I get it. But that
don't make sense though. That makes sense like you try to like say, oh yeah, cheating is cool in a way indirectly, but it's not still. You know what I'm saying? I have to disagree with that one on with Top G, and I'm saying to you, but it's not down to status, but let's go with the root of it. Like, cheating is something that is violation, is disrespect, and that, especially there's somebody you build a relationship for a long time, and what you call it, that you have a family with, so that don't make sense.
It's the male world because sexual access is an easy indicator of status. So that's one of the reasons they do it, right? So you have to go back into the baseline of why men even cheat in the first place. I'm telling you, if you're a woman, the smartest thing you can do is look after your man, make him not want to cheat, be perfect. But there's going to be a time across a 20-year marriage you might just need to be a little bit blind. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just don't look at his phone. And you'll be cool. You'll be cool. Just make sure the bills are paid. He does his jokes to the man.
What if you can pay your own bills, though?
That's not unfortunately, that's not the operating. They're still gonna have that curiosity. Oh, let me look at his phone. X, Y, Z. They're still gonna have the curiosity. It's in them, man. It's built in them, man. It's built in them, man. I'm saying to you. So yeah.
But this is it. We'll talk about that in a second. But I'm not saying allow this for some fucking Joe Schmo. I'm not saying let some fucking loser pick you up, lock you down, and go cheat on you.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he's a G and he's doing enough of his other jobs. As for you saying, what if you can pay your own bills? Then what's the reality you face? Just like I described earlier. I
delusional.
Decide that the thing that I prioritize above everything, above his resource, above the amount he cares for me, you'll see men cheat on a woman and then cry his eyes out trying to get that woman back. He still loves you. It's not the same as if you cheated. He loves you with all his heart. He'd die for you. He'd take a bullet for you. And he'd still fuck that bitch. Doesn't matter. It's a different game for men, right? So you're sitting here going, well, I'm going to prioritize his sexual exclusivity over all of his other attributes. You're just going to end up having endless failed relationships, fucking too many dudes, and then what's going to happen is just like...
It's going to throw themselves for failure still. They are set off for failure. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, there's no such thing as a perfect person. Or everyone has their flaws. You know what I'm saying to you? So it's something you gotta make mistake in that. It's the man's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's fulfilling his duties in that. And I'm saying you gotta let like minor things slide in that. And I'm saying not big ones, but minor things let it slide in that. And I'm saying not to get too personal on that. You got to always look at the long term.
Psychology is going to break because females don't like to accept the fact that if you sleep with enough men and you get rid of the stigma around a new dick, your instant answer is constantly new dick. He didn't text me today. Fuck it, someone else. He was rude to me. Fuck it, I'll cheat.
And that's why these usual women like on there like going 30 and they still haven't got a man yet. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because with that mentality, he didn't do this and I didn't X, Y, Z and whatever and he didn't allow me to go out, boom. You know what I'm saying to you? Accumulate over a period of time and then boom. End of it's end of story, done. You know what I'm saying to you? So they set up for failure still. So they get back to their senses.
He was this, I was getting a new boyfriend. And then you end up just jumping on cock all day and you're fucking done. You need to, the reality is you have to come to a point where you get a guy and he ticks boxes, you're like, you know what, I'm wifey, I got the Bentley, he does whatever he does, but my bills are paid. That's it.
When would you, when
See, he explains it so simplistically, but unfortunately it's not that simple for a lot of them. And I'm saying to a lot of them, it's not simple, literally, man. I'm saying they find it very, very difficult. You know what I'm saying? To do that, to accept that because their ego and their emotional, they get caught up with their emotion, their ego. So a lot of them, they won't be able to accept that. That's an unfortunate reality.
Would you say it's too far?
Brothers and sisters, we've all had loved ones that passed away. A mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a close family member.
I'm just curious if there's a line that you like if he spends money on another girl, if he when does it?
Okay, that's a good question.
And second question, do you think that men ever fall in love with side chicks?
Very good question. And this is a long and in-depth answer, but it's a good question. Let me peel my thumb.
No,
but it's a good question.
For a side chick, that's an L.
Disrespecting is too far. So you'll notice. Let's take the Moscow G. All right, let's take an oligarch, billionaire from Moscow. He has his wife. He has the girls he's in the club with. The girls he's in the club with wouldn't fucking dare message his wife.
No.
They wouldn't dare step out of line. They know their place, right?
Top G shit.
They know their place. That's one way of doing it. Spending money on a girl, certainly, yeah, because men show love primarily through our hard work. Not just through our resource, but through our hard work. If you take a man who's not particularly rich, he shows his wife love by getting up every day, going to work 9 to 5, working his ass off and paying those bills. That's how he shows love. That's why he does it for his wife and his children. Most men.
That's one way of showing love now. A man fulfilling his duties, whatever. Now I'm saying, but part of being a good person. You know what I'm saying, to you, supportive, etc. But that is the way you call it. It's one that I want to keep up on because no woman's gonna accept that man is can't pay the bills and provide for a family that it ain't gonna work out. So that's a relationship totally failed.
Men are out here working bullshit jobs, carrying trash. They're doing that to show love.
Reality.
So giving money, yeah, that would be a far more scary indicator than just sex. Let me give you all an example. I don't know if you all know my history, but I used to run a webcam business a long time ago. Don't want to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. But I had a bunch of girls who used to sit online and talk to guys and they had laptops, right? This is a long time ago. And I used to sit and say to some of the webcam girls, I'd say, this man who is sitting in and logging in every night and sending you money every day and telling you he's obsessed with you from the other side of the world and missing out on time with his family to sit here and talk to you and send you money. That is more cheating than if he just went out and banged something. If he went out and banged something and came home, then done. But he's sitting here giving you his time, his money, his affection. That's cheating for a man. For a man to sit there and give money and time away, right? Yeah. So you have to stop this idea of sexual exclusivity. Yes, that's for females. That's how people. That's
a thing that only value sexual exclusivity, but don't cock everything that the man brings to the table. His time, his energy. It's kind of cheated because if he takes his arm out far. Just what I'm saying to you, but they don't keep picking little this part of the thing, you know, so this part of it, you know what I mean? We're not everything to do now. When a man gives you all these things and that, and I'm saying to you, you gotta take the homo pie, put ego to the side of that, man, and what you call it, and just build a relationship, man. I'm saying to you, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Don't go and cause self-stress.
Females show their love to men. It's not how high status, at least, males show their love to females. And anyone who wants to disagree with me, call me wrong, call me misogynist, whatever bullshit. Yeah. Look at a history book. Every king, every sultan, every conqueror, every emperor, every knight, all of them had maidens, wives, all of them. That's history.
What level of G do you have to be allowed to cheat?
Well,
that's the thing about that. Again, Where you call that? That's a part for average man that's working at 9 to 5, and I'm saying to you, like where you ain't got money like that. You know what I'm saying to you? But if you refer to someone as a top G, like I'm saying to you, earning millions or the millions a year, yeah, what you call it? Yeah, he can do that. He got a maid, and he got a wife, he got, you know what I'm saying to you? Like he can do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to be in a certain position to do that still. But men that are in a certain position, you cannot do that still. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. If it's the average Joe and that, like you cannot do that still. You know what I'm saying to you? You've got your woman and that, and that's it. You know what I'm saying to you? You got 1 or 2 kids, and that's it. Leave it alone and keep it simple. You know what I'm saying to you? Because average Joe won't be able to get into that lane. You know what I'm saying to you? It's a different level.
It's not about even being allowed to cheat. I'm not even saying that. And it also depends on the partner you're with. I'm not trying to sit here and advocate for men to run around and fuck a bunch of women. I'm not saying that.
That's what you're doing.
No, but I'm not.
No. Let him explain. Let him learn. He's about to come. Now, one sister, let him plan though.
No, but I'm not. What I'm actually trying to do is describe the baseline unfortunate realities of human dynamics. And I'm trying to explain now to the world that any woman can get a man who will not cheat on her if she's prepared to sacrifice a bunch of other things, perhaps, right? In the olden days, it was different. The world was a different place. It was a completely different place, and it was better. Now it's all fucked up. It's fucked up on every level. And men, especially the high-status men, most of them have struggled so hard to become high status. They've been through so much shit to get where they are. It's like telling him, if you climb this mountain, you can go to a candy store. And he climbs to the top of the mountain, and the second he's in the candy store, after 1 piece of candy, that bitch is saying, no more candy. He's like, no, I just climbed this mountain. I just got rich. I just went through X, Y, Z. I finally got here. I'm finally in the candy store. Now you're telling me I can only have 1 piece of candy?
Okay.
What man's gonna do that?
Do you think that men owe a woman loyalty if she was there from the beginning?
Absolutely. They absolutely owe that woman loyalty.
Oh, sorry, sexual loyalty. That's what I meant.
Sexual exclusivity is different. Sexual exclusivity and loyalty are completely disconnected for males. Nobody wants to talk about this, but it's the unfortunate reality. It is true. I'm telling you, you can get a man, he can go on a holiday, fuck some stripper.
And that's pretty much the end of this reaction and that. You know what I'm saying to you? But the whole thing is that like both need to understand, especially women, to understand their roles they're playing in that. For there was a better ability, men does as well, work as a team, as a unit, put the ego aside, take the humble pie, and everything's all blessed in that. And I'm saying there was an opposite in that. If there's the opposite, trying to exchange us, why not doing this, why not do this and that, it's all got total disaster as well. And also what you're saying in that is that if you're at such a high level, then what you can do is different compared to somebody's average Joe who's working 9 to 5. It's different now. What the point Andrew Tate's trying to say in that, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, then that what you call it, for more reaction videos and that, man, like this, and make sure to smash that like button, share, comment, subscribe. Check the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.